fantastic.
Yeah. And I'm gonna come with them. We're gonna go to Swaziland right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're beginning our descent to Barcelona. Please return to your seat and make sure that your carry-on baggage is in the overhead compartment.
This is Ruby in Spain, the group's first European stop. Sofia Morilas Perea is the group's assigned tour guide. She is young and vibrant, easily relating with the artist. The street parade is basically a showcase, the group's way of letting everybody know that they have arrived in town. This helps build hype for the festival before the main show. The street parade culminates at the town square, where a contingent of dignitaries, including the mayor and prominent families, all watch in full excitement as the group renders a traditional Ingadla dance. The mayor extends his welcome and presents a souvenir from the city as a token of appreciation. Showtime finally comes, and this is the group's first performance ever for a European audience in a stage as big as this one. And this is only the beginning. A lot more is yet to come. Ruby turns out to be a huge success and a significant milestone for the group in terms of experience. So after a long day of hard work, the group gets some time off and uses this to tour the biggest city in Spain, Barcelona.
Welcome to Barcelona.
Who's welcoming who?
I am welcoming the Swazi people into Barcelona.
Senyores i senyors, Pelepele-Swaziland European.
Je vous demande d'accueillir sous un tonnerre d'applaudissements pour le Swaziland Pelepele.
Way to Langon, the group makes a quick stop over at Belarac, Les Bains in the Mediterranean. Here, the audience is largely elderly, and the droves of them come out to experience a magical night of African flair brought to their backyard courtesy of Pelepele. As quickly as the Bellarake stop has come, it is time to hit the road and head southwards to Langon. The tour bus is nice and comfortable, and whatever discomfort the artists may have felt during this long travel is easily compensated by this.
I'm Vincent. I'm from the group who receive you.
6 hours later, the group arrives in Langon, south of France, and quickly settles in. It's soon time to get to business, so the following day the group engages elementary learners on a workshop on African dances and folk games. Even Mr. Rubberman demonstrates some of his best stunts, and the brave ones get a chance to try it out. Pelepele's level of fitness is put to the test for the first time here in Langon through back-to-back performances, and an obviously hectic festival schedule finally begins to take its toll on the artists. The workshop lasts just a few hours, yet fantastic rapport is established between the artists and the little ones, with hair braiding, signing of autographs, tears and goodbyes being the order of the day. Everything seems to be in good shape as the group prepares for the show, but unfortunately the unforeseen happens in an inexplicable medical condition which sees one of the guides hospitalized instantly. The previous show in Ruby was big by all standards, but that could not have prepared the group for anything of such magnitude. Langon has an official population of approximately 9,000, and the organizers expect as many as 7,000 people to show up, and indeed they do.
L'ensemble folklorique Pelepele amène le Swaziland et toute l'Afrique à votre porte.
As the sun goes down, the fun has only just begun. The show is surely one to remember, and the audience is left begging for more.
Et vous aussi, pourquoi pas?
Swaziland, it's very group, very fantastic. Parce que c'est toujours très bien.
It was really, really great. En direct de Langon, je suis présent.
Bonjour.
Awesome.
The 12th of July is the biggest day in the French historical calendar, and Pelepele is honored to celebrate this significant national day with the community of Langon. Langon has been a wonderful experience, but the show must go on, and soon it's time to hit the road again. As soon as Pelepele arrives in Geminos, they get down to some serious business, and the coming week proves to be the most hectic in all aspects.
Donc l'ensemble Pelepele qui nous vient du Swaziland, les musiciens s'installent, est en tournée en France en ce moment et nous sommes l'honneur d'être présents à Geminos dans ce 6e Festival des Cultures du Monde.
It's about 11 p.m. as the group is presented at the town square, and soon after that, it's showtime.
Much love from New Zealand.
So the parade is starting. We are third. We're in Cassie. Sun is shining. Everyone's beautiful. My group is great. Japan is noisy.
The Pelepele artists bond very well with their two guides, Hugo and Tongai. They even dress them up in Swazi traditional warrior outfits and teach them a few Siswati phrases. Hugo tries out the Gukosha dance with the help of Raphael. He can do much better, of course, but his audience loves it anyway. He's turning heads with his attractive gear and he's enjoying himself.
How do you feel about being the guide for this group? We love it.
Yeah, you're very kind.
I love it. You're
Very
nice.
nice.
Hey, yabo manje, sengiyaquka manje. Quke lokusebenza.
Hayi bese ngipasako la yabo. Mina ke ngifuna ke into lapha.
Yibi staring kule movie.
It's a shootem Safavi Komasa.
I'm calling it.
It was the only ice cream I had. And she stole it.
I don't know, so like in a first stage, imagine my signal, but got it, I'm sure play a lot of it, it's a rock.
Backstage is the best place to be before the show. All apprehensions, tensions, and anxieties disappear at this point. The goal is to come out and face the audience with a fresh and clear mind. The Leroy show is a small, intimate one, and the exciting backstage environment propels the artists into tireless onstage warriors. The show runs smoothly, and everybody is singing the group's praises by the minute they step off the stage. It's past midnight as the group heads back to base, but the mood is still jovial and the singing hasn't slowed down a bit. There's a fire torch parade the following night, and the streets of Germanos are set alight with the Pelepele dance and song. The artist's ability to spontaneously create exciting choreography out of nowhere comes into play here. Bystanders can only watch in awe as they anticipate the big show in store. The Germanos Amphitheatre proves very ideal for a show of this magnitude, featuring Japan, Serbia, New Zealand, Argentina, Cuba, South Korea, and Swaziland. Each of the 7 continents has its representative, and it's an honor for Pelepele to represent not just Swaziland, but Africa as a whole. Dance is a beautifully choreographed piece, and each of the 7 countries performing here tonight participates on this magnificent exhibition of art, talent, beauty, and class. Jimenez has been the most tiring festival by far, but the satisfaction of having put up a world-class show and actually representing a continent is all the reward the group can possibly reap from all of this.
Thank you guys for what you gave. I hope you had a great festival and say hello to the king. I keep you in my heart, really.
How can you be so fast on stage and not when you walk? How?
Let's go out in Swaziland.
You know, it's something like 28 years I'm dancing in my group and I'm watching groups, making festivals everywhere. It's the first time I can see a festival with such a good groups.
It's time for tears again as the group hits the road and leaves France for Spain. It's an emotional moment for the guides and the festival organizers. Back-to-back performances, long trips and short sleep has become the group's reality. The best time for sleep is probably on the road, and the artists make the most out of the 10-hour trip to the Basque region in Spain.
This is the main street of Bilbao.
The group gets off to a cold start in Galdago, and the street march is an uncomfortable one, especially because the war dance outfit worn hasn't been designed with cold weather in mind. The group has transformed into a fully fledged band at this point. All music is played live and new compositions are developed for every performance. This traditional roundabout dance marks the end of the Galdago festival. Cuban as well as Basque dancers from the local time join in and enjoy the last moments together with Pelepele dancers. There's more partying at the residence later on in the night.
Mucho gusto en haber compartido con ustedes. Estoy muy agradecida de todo el mundo, con ustedes. Quiero cantar una canción, por favor, una canción. Oh, chorosa, cule kudama, ondera, sumera. Oh, chorosa. Oh, chorosa, cule kudama, chomera. Oh, chorosa. Thank you, Swaziland, for everything. Muchas gracias por todo. Ellos.
¡Swazilandia! ¡Para Swazilandia! ¡Un beso de Cuba!
My Teishai Tutu, meaning I love you all.
The 7-day festival comes to an end and it's time for the road again. Destination, Tarascon, France. town of Tarascan dates as far back as the First World War and is known for its tourist-attracting monumental sites. The group makes a stop at an old age home before heading for the main show. The elderly folk seem to enjoy themselves. The stronger ones even join in the dance and song. The Tarascan arena is packed as the group performs. The spectators' cheers of appreciation can never be forgotten.
L'ensemble folklorique Pelepele.
I just enjoyed this fantastic show from Pelepele, and it was wonderful. The energy, the moves, the surprises, the acts, it was fantastic. So I really loved the show, and I hope to see them once more in another country.
Tarascan after party is serious business in terms of fun. The DJ dishes out the best French club scene tunes and the Pelepele dancers spring into action almost instantly.
Sous vos applaudissements pour le Swaziland, ensemble Pelepele.
Tarascan has only been the 6th show, and there's still more shows in 9 different cities on the to-do list. The group has adapted to a tough performing schedule, and almost all the fairly new dances have been perfected. Here's the Setswana dance, for example. La Villanette is the smallest audience the group has performed for thus far, but the intimacy of such a small audience probably yields the best performance by all standards. From La Villanette onwards, the shows are coming in too quickly yet too far apart in distance. It takes the group 12 hours to drive to Utrecht, Spain, perform 90 minutes, and another 12 hours to get back to Avignon, Lorengay. There are about 4 concurrent shows all in France, and for a while the group is spared the agony of long road trips between Spain and France. Elny, Castres, Lafarge and Short's Eggs all come and go, leaving audiences entertained and singing Pelepele praises. The group finally returns to Spain, and still no symptoms of weariness can be easily detected. Les Presses proves to be the best organized festival in terms of sound, stage setup, lighting and audience.
The song goes like this. Rapame, ha, rapame, rapame, ha, rapame, rapame,
Villarreal.
We crack you.
We crack you.
We smack you.
We smack you.
Then comes Villarreal Festival number 12. The maturity of the group is very evident at this stage. The director has very little work to do, as everybody seems to understand their specific roles.
Right now we are on the stage. My name is Mhlanga for this singing about rock for the second time. Thank you, Baba.
I was singing first part, which I've never did in my life. When I should have loved. When we are
The song was this high. Leroy, the grass is this high. The song was this high.
Look at that. So beautiful. Everyone is all smiles. You can see from them. They are all paying attention. The anticipation is just big. Even for us, but we cannot keep our eyes off them. I don't care what anyone says.
This was a marvelous show.
I don't care what direction the show might take.
One of the best.
But Kofif and Pansula.
Enjoyed myself.
Are sure to bring everyone
The choreographing is strange,
to our attention.
but it was perfect.
The accolades come from all directions and honor the artists modestly acknowledged with the utmost humility each time it comes.
We just finished. This is a Sunday, and I had no about 2. But right now I'm gonna go get some sleep and wake up tomorrow. Yeah, and just look forward to the day ahead.
A day ahead that leads into Barcelona. It's a laid-back, easy trip. Not too short, not too long.
We're off to Barcelona now. Tour bus is nice and comfortable, leather seats and everything.
One more show, just one.
Well, perhaps more than just one, because there's still 2 small shows to do before the main day. But still, one more city and it's all done and dusted.
This is Hotel Olympic, our final stay in Spain, and then we go back home. It's a very, very wonderful experience, you know,
just to experience two months in France and Spain, this has been great.
It's time for business. First things first, the group visits the Catalonian Parliament and meets the president in person. The president and his fellow parliamentarians are all excited to host Pelepele in their city. A parliament historian conducts a brief lecture on Spanish-Catalonian relations.
We're from the parliament, we met the president, the reception has been wonderful. So, Jennyabon and Jibuti, Lapa, Wendeganja.
Meanwhile, at the beach, the group enjoys some well-deserved rest.
Pelepele beach, ishaye zumba, igcwalisa abantu. Ngiyambona time, ishaye seniorita, namamhlanga nanono ntobeko mancane, na Jessica ngale. Member la Pelepele lishi. Naya stopa nangomqondo Leroy. Bashaya isenyorita.
There's animation on the same night. It's fun throughout. The group members teach some of their best dance moves to other fellow artists and spectators.
A lot of kisses from festivales, danzas, las presas. We are very happy to meet you and we're waiting you next year. Your dances. Ufunani. Ufunani wena. Ufunani. Ufunani wena. Ufunani.
The day of the main show starts off on a bad note. A bag full of the group's valuable possessions is stolen at the hotel entrance, and sadly, just out of reach of the surveillance cameras. While the artists are busy taking photos with onlookers and fans, the thief walks off unnoticed. The parade is huge in terms of participation. 5 other countries join the procession. The local people also fill the streets of Barcelona as the 6 groups head to the main arena for the final show. Everyone on the street seems to feel the rhythm somehow, and it's an honor for the artists to experience this kind of attention from such a great number of spectators.
Peace.
Respect everybody.
Respect for everybody.
Together. We are making.
Barcelona.
We crack you.
We crack.
Viva Pelepele, viva.
Viva!